Up for sale now, Vehiclemax. We have a beautiful 2012 Nissan Leaf SL, light blue on the outside with gray interior, loaded up with factory navigation, color backup camera, aluminum wheels, heated seats, and a number of other options that I'll get into in just a minute. It has only 16,000 original miles, has a clean title, and also qualifies for Carfax's buyback guarantee, as well as for an extended warranty. We're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida, 33142 is their zip code. Open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 31,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out for yourself at our website. Right on the homepage is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. Four-wheel disc brakes, anti-lock brakes, tire pressure monitoring sensors, fog lights. Let me go ahead and lock it up and show you how this key works. This has the intelligent key. I'm going to put the key in my pocket. And this is the type of key that you never really have to take out of your pocket. When you approach the vehicle, both front doors have a little oval switch. You press it quickly for that particular door and quickly thereafter again for the other three doors. And now all four doors are open. Okay? The door panels are light gray in color. Of course, we got power windows, power door locks, power mirrors, cruise control. It's like a vinyl material here and like suede on the sides here. And you do have storage pockets here and a bottle holder here. Has traction control, heated steering wheel, a manual tilt wheel, got curtain side airbags on the front post, the middle post, and also the rear post over here. All right, let me go ahead and get inside of it, show you the interior options. Okay, once you get inside the vehicle, the car recognizes that the key is nearby and it asks me to step on the brake and hit the push button start over here. See right there? All right, so we push it and that's it, the car is on. This is a fully electric car, no motor, and doesn't take any fuel. Has a range of approximately, right now it's about half full, no, less than half full. Has a range of approximately about 82 to 90 miles. Has only 16,000 miles, like I said before. There's your navigation, and it also has a cool setting. So if your battery's running low, you can press, I think it's over here, let's double check here. And then it asks you about, you can tell it, you want to see the near charging stations. And it tells you what's the closest to your charging stations there. Alright, let's go ahead and go back to navigation here, map. Alright, now if I put the vehicle in reverse, which you step on the brake and you get this little wheel, let me switch hands here. You just do this, and that's it, the car's in reverse. And that gives you your color backup camera. And has also parking guidelines. So I'm going to move the steering wheel. You're going to hear rubbing noise. That is the flooring in our warehouse, which is made of epoxy. So it's going to sound a little funky, but I want to show you how the I want to show you how the lines move. Okay, shows you which way you're going when you're parking. Okay. Only reason I mentioned about the epoxy flooring is so you don't think there's anything wrong with the steering. That's just what it sounds when the tires rub. Okay, so put it in park. You press here to put it in drive. And back, and you're in drive now. Okay, you have an electronic parking brake. Pull up to engage, step on the brake and push down to disengage. Like I said before, you got heated seats with two positions, low and high. Over here you got your auxiliary port for your iPod, and over here you got a USB. And also the rear seats are heated. Let me see if I can show you here. And the switch to turn them on is right there. That is for the rear seats. Of course, like I said, we got power windows. The driver's window is automatic, meaning one touch. You don't have to hold the switch for the window to go down or up for that matter. You got controls here on the steering wheel for the stereo. Let's go ahead and put on some music here. I don't even know if it's on right now. Let's see here. Yeah, it is on. So I'll show you how to raise the volume, you press here. Lower the volume here. Okay. Alright, these here are for your onboard computer. It's going to display in here. So if you want to change personal, your personal settings or stuff like that, this is how you're going to move around in there. This is once you pair your phone to the Bluetooth, and yes, it does have Bluetooth. You're going to answer the phone and hang it up by pressing that button right there. Right now we are on FM1 station 100.7. So to navigate about your preset stations, you would tap this up or down. See how I'll show you how it works. Okay, that's to navigate about your preset stations. Now to change the source, meaning going from right now we're on FM1. I'm gonna press the source button. You push it in like this. Okay, took me to FM2. XM1, it does have XM capability. Right now it's on preview because you have to sign up for a subscription with one of the providers. Okay, XM3, AM, and back to FM1 where we were before. Alright, you do have also an auto dimming rear view mirror that has a sensor that senses bright light, so if somebody puts the high beams on you, it will darken the mirror so it doesn't bother your vision. The 3 buttons that you see here, that is for your home link or universal garage door opener, where you can program up to 3 garage doors or gates if you happen to live in a gated community. Up in the top here, you got a display for the current speed, the outside temperature, and the current time. The red light you see there, that's because I don't have my seatbelt on, so I can move around a little easier. And also your onboard computer settings are right here. Okay. Let's see here. You got automatic headlights right here. This automatic setting here. Those are for your so that your lights come on at sunset and come off at sunrise. And once you put on the I put on the automatic, and because we're inside the building, it thinks that the lights are going down, so it changes your navigation to the darker setting. I'm going to turn it off. That's your daytime navigation. When the lights come on, that's what your navigation is going to look at night, so it doesn't bother your vision when you're driving. It's more of a low-key setting. It does have also fog lights, like I said before. All right, now let me talk to you a little bit about this Prius. This Nissan Leaf. I just did a video on a Prius, so that was on my mind. But anyway, let me tell you something about this Nissan Leaf and how it works and its capabilities, and to see if this car is for you. This is the ideal car for going back and forth to work or to school, or you go to your grocery store, to the movies, to karate practice, soccer practice, baseball practice, whatever it is that you do, all within a certain limitation of distance. For example, this is not the car you say, oh, I'm going to drive 300 miles to go to a water theme park. You can't do that in this car. But for everyday use, think about what you do. If you don't have to ever really leave time on a moment spur, this is the perfect car for you. You'll never visit a gas station, and you only have to charge it really once a day. You can almost go, if you drive back and forth, let's say 10, 15 miles, 12 miles, 20 miles round trip, you almost don't need to charge it every night. But ideally is when you get home, just plug it in. That way you have a full charge, and you can have now a range of about 80 miles. It also depends on how you drive it. If you floor it all the time, your mileage is going to fluctuate. If you drive it easy, you're going to get a better mileage out of your battery. Alright, there's your main glove box, and there is your owner's manual with its casing and all the supplemental booklets that you need for the vehicle's operation. Going back to the usage in this vehicle, I'm going to be panning around while I'm talking. You got a pocket here for sunglasses, and you got map lights over here. This is the ideal car for to have, preferably if you have 2 cars. You don't have to have 2 cars. You just got to know that if all of a sudden you want to drive 300 miles, you're going to have to borrow a car or rent a car. But if you think about it, on your normal life, you usually don't have to take off and drive 300 miles, you know. But if that's what your job is, that you got to drive that you got to take off at a moment's notice in a far distance, this is really not the car for you. But to use locally and do all your normal activities, this is the perfect car. And this vehicle, with only 16,000 miles, we're selling it at a third of the original value. This car was brand new. I don't have the window sticker, but I'm gonna guess about $32,000. So you're getting this vehicle with only 16,000 miles in perfect condition, with a clean Carfax, and in perfect shape for a third of what it costs brand new, and it still has plenty of warranty on the battery. And these cars do not have issues. They don't have moving parts like a motor that has pistons, valves, and it requires lubrication. Pretty much in this vehicle, all you really need is wiper blades, tires every time, every so many miles, and a brake job, and that's it. There's not a whole lot on this car to break. They're terrific little cars. They have, like I said, they have the limitation as far as distance, but you'll never visit a gas station, never put $1 of fuel in this car, and you're also helping out the environment by not emitting, with zero emissions. This car does not emit anything. All right, let's go ahead and turn off the car, and let's move to the rear section of the vehicle. I try to cover as much as I can in these videos. If I miss something, if you have any questions, feel free to call me at 305-218-5462. I'd love to answer any questions you might have. All right, clearly this is a 5-passenger vehicle, 2 in the front and 3 in the back, and they all have over the shoulder belt, including the middle row passenger, which uses his belt. Now, let me slide the seat in the front. Let me go ahead and slide it forward here so I can show you. How this seat here, you can, if you got to go into cargo mode, which I did. By the way, I drive one of these. Pull up on here, and that's how you go into cargo mode. And you can do one side and not the other. This is what we call a 60-40 seat. 60% on this side, 40% on that side. To close it, you simply just want to make sure you wedge your seatbelt out of there. Throw it back, and it's back down, locked down. In here, behind these buttons here, they're to indicate to you that in here you have anchors for your baby car seat. You do have the original floor mats, left rear door panel, perfect shape. You do have also the child safety. You move that lever in like that, and what that does is that disables this inside door handle. That's in case you got little ones and you don't want it to open the door from the inside. Once you engage that, the only handle that's going to open the door is the outer handle. To re-engage for adult passengers or bigger kids, just move the lever over and this handle will start working again. If you look at the headliner, perfect shape, no cuts, no tears, no stains, no burn holes. Like I said before, you have the rear, you have the curtain side airbags in the rear as well. All the tail lights and headlights are in perfect shape. They're not damaged or scuffed in any way. They're nice and clear. That's the rear camera that we were looking at before. Again, 0 emissions, fully electric. All right. These orange lines are your rear window defogger, rear wiper. Get your cool antenna up here. And I think this is a charging device. I'm not quite sure. That's what it looks like anyway. All right, let's come around to the passenger side. You got matching Bridgestone tires that are not new, but they're still in good shape. They don't need to be changed yet. Let's go ahead and open up this door panel here. Right rear door panel. I'm sure by now you noticed that none of the panels have any cuts, tears, burn holes. None of the speaker covers are cracked. You do have a bottle holder here as well. And of course you got child protection on this side as well. Let's keep looking in here. Again, only 16,000 miles, and you're buying it for a third of its original new cost. Right front door panel. All right, before we conclude this video, oh, by the way, you have also seat side airbags. Before we conclude this video, I would like to talk to you briefly about financing. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We even got some programs for really rough credit. If you live a long distance away, you're concerned about the financing, or you simply want us to get you pre-approved before you come over, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. right on the home page, you'll see a tab that says apply for credit. Click it, fill it out completely, click submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can retrieve your application and get you pre-approved. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.